Stay moving, do buy with it. New sound, just vibe with it. Same truth and we die with it. I see it like it's an optical. I never sit on the fence. Nothing to me is impossible. Music of means to the end. Most of the shit is illogical. All the young niggas depend on what they pretend. Just think with your head. Stop looking at trends. You wearing your eyes like it's topical.
Clearly now, the pain is gone, the fame is on, and they play my songs. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the world. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you, nigga? Where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga. Find your way back. Find your way back. Find your way back. I said take a look around you, nigga. Find your way back. Find your way back. Find your way back. New era, I got y'all. Real game, we pop off, no knockoffs. Open eyes, we watch out. Mobilize, won't cop out. COVID-19 cops out, don't flop now. Open skies, we fly now. New agenda, they try now. Most y'all getting real scared of the headlines we find out. End game getting real near. If you don't know, you behind now. Behind the times, government hide behind the lines. Most brands trying to monetize. All of us have to stay inside, don't socialize. Talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the world. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you, nigga? Where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga. Find your way back.
Swole Normuth. Swole
The
Normuth.
sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is
The
sizzling.
basson, eh?
Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome to the Daily Swole. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing, testing. Testing testicles. Testing, testing, testing. Testing testicles. Testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1462 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and of course, y'all hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole. You're back with another episode. Sponsored by Everson K2, flexing on all you beaches. How are we doing today, fam? Wise Game G's. How are we doing? Let's get a little party started. A little gorillas and biceps in the comments, if you will. Some gorillas and biceps, please, in the comments, please. Por favor, drop it in the comments down below. Fam, we have some amazing sack that dropped today on the YouTube channel, on the Swolenormous channel. Obviously, this is a YouTube channel as well. We got some seven pillars rocking it strong today. We got to talk about pillars. We got to talk about consistency. We have to talk about discipline. And we have to talk about not slinging bullshit. What I do love about this seven pillars card, I love that red kind of like streaky. I love that V for Vendetta look with that seven there. That's a fire card. That's a fire card. 1462. 1462. 1462. Say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, we already got shirts. Yep, we already got shirts. We already got the Nuts on Chin shirts. We got all the stuff. Trust me, don't worry. Everyone's been asking for shirts and stuff. Oh yes, don't you worry. These designs have been made for a long time. We've been doing Nuts on Chin for like a year. Don't worry. I know how to get people riled up. I'm getting people riled up. You want it? You gonna get it. You want it? You're gonna get it. You's gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. Oopsie daisies. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. Smash that button. Smash it. Smash it. Smash it. All right. What'd you train today? What are you doing today? How are you crushing your seven pillars? So we're talking pillar number 3 because pillar number 3 is training. So let's get into some tip action now that we have everyone kind of in the door. I have an amazing announcement. I want to go into that after when we get into the knowledge. Well, I don't know when you guys want the announcement. You want it you want it before the Swole card? You want me to really? I got a big announcement. I got a big announcement for the SwoleFam. I got some really cool shit. Some really cool shit to drop. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. I got a burp. When do you want that announcement? When should I break it to you? When should I drop it? If you really want it, it depends. I need to see I need people now. Wouldn't you like to know now? Doesn't everyone want it now? I want it now. Papa, I want it now. Well, you can't haze. But that's none of my business. You guys want that? You guys want that exciting announcement? I know. Isn't it very exciting? It's very exciting. Come on, do it in here. Come on. Josh wants it now. I want it now. Come on, tell me I'm right here. Come on, tell me, do it. Is that the greatest? Announcing the Swole family news now sounds good. However, you probably should make us wait. Yeah. Oh, you noticed. I was waiting for the first person to notice. I need swole candles for Swolga. Oh my God. It's gonna get really sexy. Really exciting. You like that shit? 7 pillars. Hashtag second. Look at this. Look at the sexy beach. Look at that sexy beach. Look at that sexy beach. All right. Well, some of you kind of noticed. Some of you kind of know what's going on, but then you also don't know what's going on. Okay, you know, but then you don't. You think you know. It's kind of like, what was it? The VH1, was it The True Hollywood Story? You think you know, but you have no idea. You think you know, but you have no idea. Well, now you're gonna know. Let me just open it up so we can really get our rocks off. Let's see. It doesn't look like it's opening smooth. All right, fam. Well, I do have a nice juicy announcement today. So today's Thursday, and I did mention this before, but today being Thursday. Let me see here. Hold on. The Swole phone. The Swole phone is coming in. Some people have the bat line. Now, some people have the bat line. Batman does. Those people, some people, Batman. Yeah, Batman's the one that has that, bro. Only Batman has the bat line. Makes sense. This one, let's see. Bring that up. That was perfect timing. Because I was going to show the generic. But this evening, inside of Swolenormous X, inside Swole TV, drop in episode, fucking goddamn it, I'm zoomed in. Episode 4 of the Swolenormous Procast. So gorillas all around. So episode 4 is dropping. I got my boy Casey for episode 4. It is amazing. This episode is great. And that's only the tip of the announcements. So tonight, that's going to be airing inside Swole TV. So you will get a notification when that drops. So tonight, episode 4, and that's only the beginning. That's only the beginning of all this. That's only the start. That's only the start of my announcements. So this is going to be, I guess, a turning point. This is going to be a turning point in all of your sick fucking gains. This is going to be a turning point for all of us and for Swole TV and for the new releases. So tonight, episode 4 of the Procast. Now, that's tonight, Thursday. On Monday, with our standard releases. So on Monday, during the accountability meeting, I'll be announcing 2 more releases in Swole TV. So you can start expecting regular releases and regular drops. But what is super amazing is completely revamped, cleaning it out, brand new relaunch coming Monday of Nuts on Chin Unplugged. All right? Nuts on Chin Unplugged drops Monday. And that whole section inside Swole TV is going to be cleaned out, evaporated, completely redesigned, restructured, refocused, new concept, brand new concept. I'm redoing it. We obviously production for a bunch of things with the quarantines and stuff, and obviously, been going full in on launching new yoga classes and new programs and the Swollen Sevens. Obviously, all that's been. Remember, I told you we talked about this in the meetings that the focus was get all these things up, get all these new kettlebell workouts up, get all the new band workouts up, get all the new dumbbell workouts, all the stuff we're doing at home. But now, I mean, a lot of you are still at home. I don't know how many of you have gyms opening. Is that looking like it's on the horizon? I think I heard somewhere that every area, any area or any state or any place that's opening back up, that the gyms will be the last things to open, which just makes sense. Which just makes sense because that's one of the most highly trafficked. Not only are you in an area with a lot of people, you're sweating, you're sneezing or spitting or coughing or breathing and projecting spit and stuff, but you're also touching literally the same things, grinding your hands into it. It's just probably one of the most germ-infested places in terms of passing the coronavirus. So it seems like that should and would be the last thing to get opened. So it seems like that would be the last. But now, Swole TV, we're injecting. So in other words, the focus is still programming. The focus is still all the stuff that we're normally doing, not slowing down any production of anything. In fact, things are just going to get better. So new Nuts on Chin Unplugged, going to wipe out that entire section. So it will be a brand new release. Kind of like Spider-Man. How Spider-Man will release a movie and then the next year they'll just redo it with a new actor and they'll redo the whole structure. Only I'm not going to redo it over and over again. This is so fucking awesome. It's so fucking awesome. And I will be teasing this. I'll be discussing it a little bit more Monday morning, and then Monday it'll drop. The new concept is fire. So I'm just going to put that out there and let you all mull it over and try to imagine. But so if you're interested, if you're brand new to all of this, make sure that you check out SwoleNormousX.com because Swole TV is exclusive for members. So it's a private media center, a private YouTube, if you will. And that's where we have the priority access episodes when I'm traveling or the accountability meetings anytime that's not a public podcast. The Swole Enormous Procast, actually the first 3 episodes of the Swole Enormous Procast, just a reminder that this is what I was talking about with the new release tonight. So this one is going to be like, here you go, fam, because I told you I was going to release them both tonight, but we're going to release 4 tonight, and then number 5 will be on Monday. So we'll get you this one first and make sure that we can, that you get your wet your whistle because we'll get on a regular release schedule. But one of the things that's awesome about Swole TV is the accountability meetings, the priority access episodes, the Raw series, and the Swole Motion. We have Nuts on Chin Unplugged, the Swole Enormous Procast. So the first 3 episodes of the Swole Enormous Procast are on the Swole Enormous channel. And I'm going to leave them there because I don't delete videos. So those are there. But they will also be uploaded. So you don't have to go find them. I will be uploading them. Probably maybe tomorrow or the next day or this weekend, but the first 3 will be uploaded into Swole TV. So that's going to be an exclusive Swole TV product. That will be an exclusive Swole TV podcast. Whether or not the audio will be available publicly, that's a whole other thought process. But for right now, it's going to be an exclusive Swole Enormous Swole TV show. So you'll be able to access that. So all memberships get access to Swole TV. And of course, the Swole Enormous Procast. This one's well over, it's definitely over an hour. I forget exactly how long it is. The number 5 is like 2 hours or so. So these are long form. If you don't know what the Procast is, it's long form conversation. And it's a very much more business oriented, tech oriented. We talk about, it'd be philosophy. Some things like fitness and nutrition may come up in context, but it's definitely not a fitness podcast. So I'm not talking about training. I'm not talking about exercises. We're talking about social media. We're talking about digital marketing. We're talking about technology, philosophy, artificial intelligence, just anything. It's not really structured. But the cool thing is that we take questions. We take questions or comments or topics that may come up in a future episode. So when you watch tonight's episode, when you check out number 4, make sure if there's something that you want discussed in an upcoming episode, drop it in the comments. So those of you that are have access to Swole TV, make sure you drop it in the comments when you watch it. If something pops up, you could leave a comment there and response there, and it might come up as a topic in an upcoming episode. So those kinds of things are great to keep for me to keep in the back of my head, things that you all that are watching it are interested in. And then it's great. And then it can come up as just like a kind of like a non-conscious entity in my brain. Like, oh, people have been asking about this in the comments, and it'll just come up naturally in a conversation. So kind of like Inception, it'll get me thinking about, okay, what people want the most. So it's going to be awesome. So episode 4 is great, and we'll be doing a lot more of those. So exciting. Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate it. If you're on the fence to joining Swolenormous, trust me, it's a great investment. I have 27 years of experience training, and I'm a dietitian. Oscar, I have one of your posts here that I'm sharing today. It's fucking fire, man. Your results are insane. You're looking great, dude. Great, great, great. I missed it. What's the podcast? The Swolenormous Procast. You can just rewind. I'm not going to repeat the whole thing. This is something that's available on the Swolenormous channel. It's the first 3 episodes are up there, but all future episodes are exclusively inside Swole TV. Not to mention, remember, on Monday, on Monday, brand new, my voice just, hold on, need some more coffee. Testing, testicles. On Monday, the brand new Nuts on Chin Unplugged relaunch. So Nuts on Chin Unplugged. So make sure if you love the Nuts on Chin series, if you love the Daily Swole podcast, if you love all these pieces of content, you are going to fucking love Swole TV. Not to mention you get access to the SwoleFam. So that's included in all memberships. Swole TV is accessible for all memberships. So it's a no-brainer. Love long-form conversation since you get great views instead of that 15-second soundbite. Yeah, even when we do the Nuts on Chin, even the NOC videos, it still has to be edited. It's not going to be an hour and a half long, which is why we talk about it, which is why we go over some of the new things, that I've been posting, which is why we do just a tip. So speaking of which, let's get into today's tippy tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. A little sip of coffee, we get started. Reminder that 7 Pillars is the hashtag for today. You want to win today's Swole card. Make sure you drop a comment at some point, drop the hashtag 7 Pillars, and we will be selecting a winner at the end, and we'll be sending you this Swole card. So make sure you comment. Don't just sit here. Don't just sit in the back of the fucking room. Drop the hashtag. Drop a comment with the hashtag. Let's get some good comments. Make sure you're engaging. Don't just be spamming with the fucking hashtags. Come on, jabronis. I'm kidding. You can spam the 7 Pillars. I don't mind that. But be nice, be respectful. If I see you posting like the hashtag just 20 times in a row, it's like, come on. Appreciate it. Thank you. Stephanie, much love and appreciation to you, Papa, and the fam. But it's time to continue with the gains train. Oh, yeah. There you go. Hidden beauty. It's a Swolenormous Christmas, beaches. It's a Swolenormous Christmas, beaches. We have some awesome apparel coming, especially because it's like Memorial Day is coming, 4th of July is coming. Have some great Papa Swolio 2020 gear. Fam, got some awesome fucking shit. Swolemas comes every week. That's what the Monday accountability meeting could be. It could be like a Swole Christmas. It could be accountability meeting. It could be State of the Swole. I've called it so many things. We just call it accountability meeting, but it's just Swolemas, Santa Swolio. All right, so today's tip. Let's get into today's video. Jabroni's back. Captain Jabroni, Nick Dompierre. This video, today's Nuts on Chin on the Swolenormous channel. This NOC was brought to you by an Every Minute on the Minute workout, where he and 2 other jabronis did CrossFit, like hardcore, high intensity interval training with eating fucking donuts. This made me want to fucking hurl. It's one thing if you are a fitness person and you're doing binge eating. It's one thing if you're, I don't know, like now you're combining them. Like I have nothing else to say. There's nothing else now you're combining the fucking things. Literally, you are combining them. You're combining them. The binge eating, the face fucking, and the fitness. Not only do you promote some type of fitness or you have programs and stuff, and you're doing binge eating videos and mukbangs, but now you're doing them together in the same time. I mean, can you like, I feel like I'm playing softball. It's like, hey, Papa, where are you going to find your next video for content? Oh, I don't know. Here you go. Not like I have any shortage of content, but that's one thing you never have to worry about is any shortage of content. But today's video, if you watched it, what'd you think? What'd you think? How many of you caught today's nuts on chin? If you're not catching the nuts on chin, go catch the nuts on chin. Go, 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 go watch it. So let's see what everyone else has to say about that. Let's say what the people, let's take it to the streets, fam. Let's take it to the streets. The title of today's video was Mukbangs Are for Losers. Real Men Do CrossFit While Eating Donuts. Kevin Steiner, do a video on the new mukbanger, Magic Mikey. I've never heard of this person. That's why I took a screenshot of this so we could take a peek. We could take a peeky. Let's look up a little Magic Mikey. Moose 92411. Once the beer mile became a thing, it was only a matter of time before some jackwagon did it with junk food. Now I can imagine what the beer mile is. I actually don't know what it is. Sounds like you run a mile and chug a beer. I mean, tell me I'm wrong, but that sounds pretty fucking gross too. Ugh. Fucking gross. Bunky Spewer. The new bite-sized cop and donuts routine. He is just compressing what many people do during their workday. Not everyone, of course. Work, snack, etc. Either way, not good. Yeah, and I wanted to bring this up just because, not because I was making fun of police officers. Obviously, that's a super fucking stereotype cliche, but it's still true for a lot of people. But it's more so because of what most people do. They do jack shit, or they exercise and they snack. They fucking snack. They work, they snack. They exercise, they snack. They eat. It's always a balance. You're doing work and then you're trying to work it off. Yo, that's not how fitness works. That's not how health works. Just because you ate a donut doesn't mean going for a run works off that fucking donut. You still ate the chemical garbage. You still injected sugar into your fucking body. It doesn't erase and negate the fact that you ate garbage fucking food. It's not just calories. It is just not. It's not. It's a complete different combination of those calories than other food. You're going to tell me the same thing? If you say calories in, calories out, that fucking means, if you say calories in, calories out, that means that you are saying that a donut is the same as a piece of steak. Calorie for calorie. I don't think that's fucking true. I don't think that's true. I think that's a very dangerous way to speak about it. Of course, you can say, well, from an energy standpoint, when we talk about calories, the amount of energy to raise 1 gram of water, 1 degree centigrade, and whatever the fuck it is, you're talking about two completely different things. Completely different things. Wendy Wu, I saw the NOC, been loving the daily vids. I get them as I get out of work. Fabulous timing. Always makes me chortle. Chortle or chuckle? Maybe we should chortle. Nathan, I've seen a local trainer often wearing a shirt that says donuts and deadlifts. Yeah, because it's a catchy thing. It's a marketing term. Oh, donuts and deadlifts. You see that a lot. Caffeine and kilos. I mean, that's coffee and, okay, all right, that's not as bad. Coffee with a lot of sugar. Brittany Dawn style. That's not good, right? If it rhymes, donuts and deadlifts, whatever it is. You could say anything, what, cunts and cardio? I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that rhymes, and I just swear all the time. I have a potty mouth, so of course I rhyme that. Whatever. It's marketing. It comes back to marketing. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that we talk about in the procasts. It's marketing. If it sounds good, it moves. What do you think a YouTube thumbnail is? What do you think a title is? These are all marketing tactics. These are all marketing tactics to get people to click, to get people to watch, to get people to want to argue things. It's methods of generating attention, but we use it here in the SwoleFam. We just use it more effectively. We use it for positive. And from the surface, you might be like, oh, this fucking guy is just talking shit. Yeah, I am talking shit, but I have a message to back it up. And what I'm not seeing is any kind of integrity with these fucking videos that these jabronis are putting out. You can like CrossFit. This isn't against CrossFit video. This is just if he was just doing yogging. If he was yogging, I would say the same thing. If he was yogging. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Triton. The unicorn endings are the best. Ew. Cheers. Maddie SM, doesn't Planet Fitness do like donut days or some shit like that? How many of you are Planet Fitness members? Now, this is not to knock you, but don't they do like a pizza night? Don't they do pizza night or bagels in the morning, or did? Doesn't Planet Fitness do donut days? I think they do pizza night. And I think they do bagels in the morning. I don't know if it's on Mondays. What's the difference? Bagel day once a month and pizza day once a month. It doesn't matter if it's once a month. It's such a terrible habit. That's sick. That's like offering, that's the equivalent of offering heroin at like a recovery center. If you're a drug addict, or once a month at AA, you're offering people shots when they walk in. Can you imagine? Can you imagine at Alcoholics Anonymous if you have alcohol, like the person's liquor of choice, waiting for them when they walk in? Oh, once a month. Hey, if you want a shot, take it. Is that not literally the same thing? Is that not the same thing? I think it is. Offering people pizza and bagels when they go into a gym is the same thing as offering them drugs or alcohol when they go to an AA meeting. You can make it's a lot more severe. It's a lot more. Is it? Is it really? You can eat yourself to death too. It might not be as dangerous in one moment, but neither is think about the same thing. Neither is a shot. Like if I took a shot or had a beer, it's the same thing as having a donut, is it not? Wouldn't it be the same thing as having a piece of pizza if you look at that one individual thing? One beer is not going to kill you. One beer is not going to ruin your life. One shot's not going to ruin your life. One piece of pizza is not going to ruin your life. One piece of pizza won't kill you. You can make that argument for everything. You can make the argument for everything. So that's not really a valid argument because they're all the same. One, but that's the excuse. That's the habit. One won't hurt you. One's not a big deal. Oh, or is it? It's not a big deal. Well, would you say that for an alcoholic? One drink is no big deal. It's a huge fucking deal because that leads to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, just like a donut, just like a piece of pizza, just like a fucking heroin addict. It's all the same shit. It's just a different look. It's an addiction. And some things are much more addictive. Bad habits are addictive because they're easy. It's hard to consciously build new structural habits and a new foundation, thus the 7 pillars. If you're focusing on making these changes to what you're doing on a daily basis, then it's going to lead to those outcomes that you seek. It's going to lead to the weight loss. It's going to lead to the muscle growth because you're focusing on the actual daily tasks. You're in the moment. You're more mindful with what you're actually doing. Oh, I'm actually not taking care of my body. Oh, I'm actually not doing the things that would actually get me to build muscle or get me to lose weight. We're getting a lot into, we're getting to some juicy knowledge cock. So we'll come back to that. I think it's the same fucking thing. Let's see. Jen, I can't believe the things that people do and then make a YouTube video out of. Doing an every minute on the minute with fucking donuts or any sort of food is just gross. I would puke if I ate and was working out hardcore. I personally can't stand the smell of food when I work out. I hate the smell of food. It makes me sick just smelling it. I can't imagine eating donuts like stuffing. You know, remember I told you I used to eat Sour Patch Kids and candy while I worked out, but that's a lot, smaller. I wasn't eating a whole fucking flour covered, jizz covered donut. Atreyu, good movie, but terrible comment. Listen, I really like your content, but for God's sake, too fucking much ads of your program. Really, too much. Too many ads of my program, my YouTube videos. Well, one, I'm providing you with 10 plus minutes of entertainment, so You can watch whatever the fuck I put out, and it's my channel. 2, it's amazing. So I answered, and this is how I responded, because I don't really respond to a lot of comments on YouTube, but some of the salty ones I do just because it's fun, because I'm trying to create some balance. I don't want to show all these comments that are fluffing my pillow or something. So I said, nope, it's my pride and joy. I'll continue to talk about what I do to provide the tools for people to take control of their health. What I won't do is push BS coupon codes for fit tees or a new watch. You don't have to join. Enjoy your entertainment. So if a Treyu89 wants to watch for the entertainment, fine. You could skip ahead, or you can just plug your ears and go la 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 la, and then watch your fucking video and get your entertainment, and you don't have to join. I love how when you're promoting something that's fucking awesome, people feel like, why are you talking? I'm not robbing you. Don't buy. Don't sign up. Don't join. You don't have to.
Come on, stop whining.
You don't have to join. I don't give a shit. We don't want you in there anyway. We don't fucking want you in the SwoleFam. Listen to you bitching and moaning in the comments of a video that you claim to like. Get the fuck out of here. L, giving off some real Odin vibes with the sick hair and beard, Papa Swolio. Ooh, Odin vibes. We got some funny beard comments. Remember I said originally that I wasn't going to shave it or wasn't going to trim it until we flatten the curve? It's getting really out of control. It's on the cusp. It's on the cusp. Ali Bannister on the YouTubes. I used to be 180 pounds, but I found your videos last year. Fitness without the bullshit is how I live my life now. Good for you. Good for you, girl. Good for you, girl. JP, you're starting to look like the Lorax, which is a compliment. Compliment taken, my friend. Thank you. I speak for the gains. Thank you for the comment. Remember, if you are not dropping comments over on YouTube, try to do so. No, don't try to do so. Do so. When the video fucking drops, boom, like the video if you like it. I know a lot of you know you're going to like it, so you like it first, which is great. But drop a comment, say, what up, Papa? What are your thoughts? And watch it first and then drop a comment, whatever. I would love to screenshot it and share it in the tip series when we go over at the beginning of these episodes. So we're on to some juicy knowledge cock. Oh, and tomorrow, by the way, I got some salty sack. You ready? You're ready for some salty sack? You're ready for some salty sack? Who's ready for it? Josh, graduated from Thor to Odin. I know, moving up in the world. That's right. Now I'm the god of gods. I'll take it. I will take it, fam. No complaints. Absolutely no complaints. You look like Odin. You son of a bitch. I'll take it. What are your thoughts? What do you think about someone calling you Odin instead of Thor? I think it's fucking great. I think it's great. Oh, V-Shred. God, this fucking guy. He still pops up in these comments. You guys watching, you guys getting V-Shred ads before these podcasts probably too. Dixie92. Yo, Papa, are you still crushing the sauna? I haven't, in 2 months. They closed it down because of the quarantine and stuff. I think maybe it's open. I think maybe the one I have access to is open, but still not chancing it. No way. I'll wait. I can easily wait for that. Heat doesn't do anything. The heat doesn't do anything for the virus. It's like the UV light that can be most effective. And again, you talk to different people and it's different response. Everyone says something different, so fuck that shit. I can wait. If you have a private, personal one, that's great. Let's see. Will, probably eating a Wham burger while they complain that you're trying to get them into X and join the motherfucking SwoleFam. But my entertainment though. Look, I do respect that. I respect her opinion, but I also have the ability to screenshot it and drop some salt on it because I think she's salty. One of the great things about doing what I do is that I'm so fucking proud of it. And it's not like you don't have to join. But at the same time, I'm going to make sure that the message gets out there every time because every single video that I do, there are new subscribers to the page. And those of you that are part of the SwoleFam, I know you don't give a shit. I mean, it's great. You're a part of it. You know it's awesome. And I know it's awesome because we all work hard to make it awesome. It's not just me. If the people inside the SwoleFam sucked, then it would just be all this cool training content and meditation would be great. But if the community sucked, it wouldn't be anything the way it is. So it's all of us that work hard to make sure that the right people join and the people that are serious. And that's why it's so fucking awesome. And when you're so damn proud of something, I'm just going to talk about it all the time. New people are coming in every single day. New people are watching my stuff every single day. So every single video needs to have that message and give them the ability like, hey, look, don't forget, just so you know, and it'll be in the back of their head. Oh, he also has this. Oh, I'll check that out maybe. Or, oh, because it's not like you see it and you join. Maybe you see, oh, he has programs. Oh, he has a whole community. Oh, he has all this stuff. Cool. And then it kind of gestates and people still struggle and they go through and they don't. A lot of you probably didn't join right away. How about this? Those of you that are SwoleFam, Unlimited members, SwoleFam members, those of you that are part of X, any membership, how long from when you found my content did you join? Just curious. From when, like, what you saw a video, maybe you saw the You're Fat video, maybe you saw a Nuts on Chin. How long was it from when you first found out about my shit to joining? Then it could be the same day. It could be the same moment. It could be 1 minute. Oh, I like his beard and you joined. Just curious because it's going to be interesting. You'll see what I mean. Thank you, Siobhan. Yeah, this is great. I mean, I love it. Thank you, Cerny. Appreciate it. You should be proud. You've done a great job. Siobhan, you should be proud. Lauren, I agree. Thank you. So the reason why I was asking how long, so we have Jacob 2 weeks, Jill about a year, James about 6 months, Stevie Crowder about 4 to 5 months, Nathan 5 to 6 months, Mary Swolenormous is fire. Thank you. Josh gave blood earlier, was telling nurses that I don't plan on going back to the gym since I've got Swolenormous X. That's awesome, bro. Thank you. So Pedro, 5 months. Hamstra, I've been watching your Daily Swole since before episode 100, but only joined X a couple months back. So it's been like 3 years. It's been like three and a half, almost 4 years then. A week, about 5 months. Kathleen, Maureen, 1 year. Noemi, a little over a year after the Swole Venture podcast. Wendy, 1 month. Kashina, about a month. So you see how there's like, okay, 4 years to a month to 2 weeks to probably, hey, I watched her video and I said, what the hell? So there's so many different types of people out there. I mean, this is why, I'm tying this all in because it's the 7 pillars. That's the reason why everyone's pillars are going to look different. That's why everyone's goals are going to be different. That's why everyone's nutrition needs to be different. Training needs to be different. Scheduling needs to be different. Community is going to be different. You know, in people's personal lives, everyone's going to look different. And it's because everyone is different. Some people need to, or some of you needed to really just be exposed to it. It wasn't the right time. Or X wasn't, I mean, if you were following my content from 2 years ago, X is night and day to what it was then. Completely redone stuff and revamped things. And there's been so many releases. It looks nothing like it did two years ago, even a year ago. So there's so many different types of people. The important thing is that the message is always there. And this is what it's like for any type of content, any of you that have a business. Again, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about now. This is the type of stuff that if you want to hear more about this type of stuff, this type of content, talking about business or mindset or marketing or psychology, go and check out the Swolenormous Procast. So those of you that are members inside Swole TV, episode 4 is dropping. So this is a lot of the vein that is being discussed in those types of episodes and the Procast. So for example, when you're thinking about how different people are, my message needs to be consistent and it needs to be out there all the time because you never know who's going to watch it. You never know when someone that maybe has been watching for a year, all of a sudden they see a video today and they're like, you know what? Today's the day. If I didn't talk about it, if I didn't put the link in front of your face, or if I didn't say, fucking join today, stop being a biche. You're like, you know what? I got to stop being a biche. And then you did that and it kind of gave you that little bump over that first hump. And then you're starting to crush it. If the message wasn't there, then it wouldn't have linked up and maybe you never would have started. Maybe you would have still been in that vicious cycle. So it's important that when those other people, when they are ready, that I'm there. And that's all it is. Like I'm doing my thing. We're doing our thing. Swolenormous X is moving forward no matter what. Like we're going to keep on crushing. So it's just a matter of when people are ready, the flag has been planted, everything's there. but it has to be made accessible. It has to be like, hey, here you go. Hey, don't forget. Hey, check this out. Because if you know, that seed's planted, and then maybe maybe in your life, you're going through a lot of shit. Maybe you're moving, maybe you don't have a job, the whole quarantine. I mean, now has been so uncertain for a lot of people. You're in the middle of just a shitty situation and you're getting out of it. Maybe in 3 months you're out of that situation, you feel great, you're stable, you're focused, boom. And then you're like, now's the time. Cool. Like, the best time to start is now, but now isn't always possible right now. The mindset is possible, but the things that you can control are possible, but not everything. You can't just do anything you want right now. So it's important to understand how people think. And the way to understand how people think is they all think different. And it's not that it's just a whole thing. So that's why I talk about it a lot. And yeah. And that's that. Beesh. That's that beesh. Or that beesh. So that's what's important about it. That's what's important about it. And if you're already a member or you don't want to join, it's like, cool. Either just wait like 15 seconds in the video, 10 seconds. I mean, seriously, it's so funny that people will complain about that. I mean, everyone's doing ads for watches or for fit tees or for fucking couches. That's my promise. Yeah, there's Google ads and YouTube's going to run their ads and stuff, helps the channel and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored. You might think that I'm sponsored by V-Shred, considering probably there's so many ads of his, but it's funny. Obviously this audience doesn't give a fuck. He's wasting his money. But what is important is, that the message is for the right reason. So it's one thing. I find it actually hypocritical for me to make these videos, the nuts on chin, and be like, do your yoga, do your meditation, do this, do this, do this, do this. Can you imagine if I talk like that? If I was in people's faces, do your meditation, do your yoga, get rid of the people, fucking eat better. You need to do an elimination diet. And I was just here just preaching at people, but not giving them any tools. That's the fucked up thing. That's why there's context, because I'm not just running my mouth. I have created the tools in which you can actually implement those things. That's why I talk the way I talk, because I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not just running my mouth. I'm taking action. I've created a system. I've created a community. I've created X in order to provide the tools. So all the shit that I'm talking about, running my mouth about, running my beard about, yeah. Oh, so yeah, then you do that. You shouldn't be doing things that way. Here are the tools to do that. So I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm not just telling you to fucking do it. Providing the tools. That's the difference. Most people just talk shit, and most people just try to push a program or try to make a sale. You don't have to join. You got to put skin in the game. And yeah, it's an amazing service. And we release new shit. We release new stuff, more new stuff in a week than most people release probably in fucking a quarter or in half a year. Literally every release, every week in Swolenormous X, it's like an epic holiday. Anyway, any questions or any comments? I want to read through a few comments. Welcome to the fam. If you're brand new to the SwoleFam, what up, beaches? Lisa, I watched the Nuts on Chin for about 3 months and then became an unlimited member. The content is worth every penny. Thank you, Lisa. Just a reminder to those of you that are brand new to the podcast or members that are just coming in, tonight. And I think I'm going to try to find a comment. I think I missed it, but I'll reference it in a second. So tonight, episode number 4 of the Swolenormous Procast is dropping inside Swole TV. Now, if you want to get access to Swole TV, you can get access with any membership. So you can join for less than $3, $2.99 will give you access to all the private community action. You get access to Swole TV. So you'll get the weekly accountability meetings, all the priority access, daily Swole episodes, the Swolenormous Raw series, Swole Motion, new all the Procast episodes. So I'll be uploading the previous 3, and we also have another Procast release on Monday, and the completely redesigned and revamped new episode of Nuts on Chin Unplugged drops on Monday. So if you love the Nuts on Chin series, you are going to love Swole TV, because a brand new episode of Nuts on Chin Unplugged drops on Monday. So if you want to learn more, SwoleNormousX.com. And like I said, the SwoleFam membership, if you can't afford unlimited, I get it. But for less than $3, you can get access to all that stuff. And the best parts of the SwoleFam, you get access to the community, the discussion boards, the private Facebook group, all the good shit. Let's see. Oh my God, DWG. That's right. Oh, the Papa Swolio one. I think that was a vegan one. I think that DWG with Papa Swolio was a vegan. I think that was a vegan, or I was ranting about some vegan shit. I remember that one because she wasn't in a lot of videos. And right when I wanted to start doing more with her, the quarantine happened. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Benchgate is over. Will got his bench. They just ignored my redelivery request, got back from my local USPS with a bench to build. There you go. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Rebecca, I consider to sign up for X, but I don't know a lot about the quote program, so the ads are really useful to get some insight. I think more people will join if they see what they can expect. Oh, for sure. I find that's one of the hardest things to do with Swolenormous X is to actually show and break it all down in a portion of time that people are going to actually have their attention, because I can make a 10-minute video about all the stuff inside X, which is cool, and I have done it, and I'll continue to do that, and I'll continue to do videos that talk about it more. I'll probably do a YouTube video that's just really breaking it all down, and that anyone that doesn't like it can go fuck themselves, but I will probably have to break it down and go into it a little bit more. That way, at least it's on there. Maybe like a sneak peek inside Swolenormous X on the YouTube channel. That way, at least I can reference to that video, so people that are interested can go and watch more. But there's so much to it, and there's so much more depth. And like I say, the community is the best part. The SwoleFam is the best part. So because there's so much stuff inside, even for the SwoleFam membership, it's the best part is less than $3. That's how I see it. So it's actually the reverse. I mean, you get all the training, the yoga studio, and the meditation. Of course, that's fucking amazing. But the SwoleFam is the heart and soul of X, and that's what really needs to be the most accessible. Oh, it's fire. Look at this sexy beach. A reminder, 7 pillars for today's Swole card. And if you want to download the 7 pillars, you could download the 7 pillars for free at SwoleNormousX.com. It's at the top of the page. 7 pillars. Oh, and the Procast. I guess all right, we'll do it like that then. And the Procast number 4. I didn't mean to switch screens to that, but I did again, just because it's awesome. Any suggestions to loosen the hips, as mine are a bit stiff today? Sure, do your hip swolga. Do some mobility. Any suggestions? Of course. What else would you do to loosen the hips? Go on TikTok, dance it out a little bit. Oliwa. Oliwa. I'm new. Do you go live at the same hour every day? No. No, I do not. Used to a long time ago, but not at the same time every day. But welcome, 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 welcome. I'm so glad to hear it, Natasha. 2 to 3 months of watching before I got unlimited. Learned so much that has progressed not only my training, but mobility and nutrition. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Why the fuck not? I agree. I agree. Building a door. Amber Lynn is dancing. Oh, really? Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. John says, you should be proud. Why the fuck not? Exemplary content and message with a community that cares for its own. It's all rare and amazing. I agree 1000%, dude. Super rare. Most people don't understand. Most Facebook groups and more. I mean, that's just the Facebook group aspect, but most communities are really, a lot of communities are really toxic from what I've seen. And some of you are probably members of different pages or have been members or part of different Facebook groups and stuff before. It's super unique. This isn't like nothing that anyone else has going. There you go, Gary. Siobhan, this is an answer to your question about your hips. There's a really great express yin that will help open up your hips. It's only 25 minutes. There's so many of them, and that's what's great, Siobhan. If you just go into the studio and you look up by the body part, And plus the ones in Swolga, the Swolga section are specifically for body parts. They're specifically body part oriented. But it depends how much time you have. Depends how much time you have. So let's get into some SwoleFam action right now. Let's see here. All right, we got a couple great posts. This one's from Vara. Vara, probably, but I like to say Vara. The beautiful thing about the podcast is I can pronounce things to my own preference. Vara, okay, need some accountability, fam. Well, we got you. We got you. Let's get some accountability action. So I was doing good up until my period hit. And when I tell you a hunger like no other hit me with tidal waves for days, it was like I was drowning in hormones and fatigue. I had dirty dicks and no exercise. Ooh, dirty dicks on your period. Good. I woke up with my energy levels at 0 and waves of tiredness like I hadn't slept 8 straight hours. It made just my normal workday feel like a workout. I take care of an elderly man and I cook and clean, etc. twice a day. I was literally huffing up the stairs after running up them with no problem just days before. And that was before I broke down and ate dirty dicks. Ladies too, ladies, you can start commenting once you start reading through. Make sure, ladies, your ears perk up because she's talking about dealing with her period. So ladies, for perspective, make sure you're commenting on this post and dropping your comments below right now. So make sure you also go into the Facebook group and drop it there too. Let's see. And that was before I broke down 8 dirty dicks. I mean, if I wasn't on a dry spell, I would be very concerned right now. LOL. But I'm getting my list ready with some new recipes from the kitchen to try out. I'm also planning a big Mediterranean Mother's Day meal for my mother and aunts. So I'm just doing all my planning today and getting myself back on track. I know in the future I'm going to have to plan around this or get a new battle tactic because I was taken out. I just know some encouragement and accountability from the fam is what I need right now. So, fam, make sure you drop your comment. I mean, look, what's really the problem here? It sounds like, look, one thing is for sure. You can vent. You can vent in the SwoleFam. It's great. Definitely just have to like poke through because I'm not sure. I want to make sure exactly what the question is. You need some accountability. What I see most from this post that you said you were doing good up until my period, it's like, look, you have choices. Now, I don't have a period. I don't have those hormonal swings, but at the same time, you ate the right shit or you didn't. So this is where habits and this is where those pillars come into real focus because if you're following them, this doesn't happen. Okay? Setting that right foundation does not lead to this result. So what's important is to remember it's a bump in the road. Should something like this occur, you don't dwell about it. This is why meditation's very, very positive, a very positive influence because you're more present. You recognize what's in the past, you recognize what's in your present and what you can actually control and change. And something that happened last week or yesterday doesn't, I mean, what are you going to do? You can't go back in time. So it happened. And that's that. So, you know, you were just blindsided. You didn't have what kind of is a little bit more of an issue here is probably your, I don't want to say disappointment, but it's probably that you were blindsided by the fact that you thought you had your habits more ironed out and you thought you had things more crystal clear than you did, which is what it sounds like. It sounds like you're more disappointed in the fact that you thought you had your shit locked and you realize, oh my God, I didn't have my shit locked. And this is one of the processes of building that foundation and building the 7 pillars is that you have to be consciously aware of what you're doing. You have to be very mindful because building new habits and building that new foundation, it takes a lot of effort. And it's very easy to fall back into those old patterns. Now, it could be something with like the cravings. It could be a nutrient deficiency. It could be other things that weren't in place, but you'll learn this lesson. You'll get back on it and you'll get over it and you'll manage it better next time. It's practice, right? Nutrition, weight loss, fitness, meditation, everything's a practice. Practice, habit, practice, pillar, practice, foundation, all these different things that you're doing. It's just a practice. And the better that you practice, the better the outcome will be. Let's see here. Cravings for me were an energy deficit. I ate more good food, i.e. meat, fat. And I know a lot of women say, make sure you up your meat intake for iron because you're losing blood, literally, on your period. So she uses her period as an excuse to eat like shit. Well, be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
Who told you can eat my cookies?
Be nice, D2H. Be nice. It is an excuse, a reason, an excuse. It's kind of all the same, right? It's kind of all the same. But it doesn't mean that it's not a reality. Look, like I say over and over again, I don't have a period. I don't know what it's like. I am not jealous of it. I am not envious of you ladies that have to deal with that shit. All I am saying is that you either did the shit you needed to do or you didn't do the shit you needed to do. And if you didn't, it's like, well, let's create some better habits that will lead to you doing that shit or doing better. Doing better. Michelle, for menstrual pain, use a heat pad, lots of water, meditate, and stay away from sugar. It will only make you crave more. Eat calorie-dense food and light yoga. No weight training, just take it easy. We have some other cool yoga flows. We have some other cool sequences coming up for those of you. So for ladies, that's kind of in the works in terms of menstrual PMS, menstrual and PMS type flows. So we have some new stuff coming for the yoga studio. So just keep an eye out for that. I'll be announcing it. Oh, and to mention and to respond to a question earlier, will you get a Swole text when it goes live? Yes. So when the Procast launches tonight, those of you that are unlimited members, I'll send out a Swole text when it's live in Swole TV. And I might actually also give you maybe I might have an announcement on maybe Instagram. You could swipe up. I'll just send out Swole text. Swole text when it goes live for tonight. So I forget who asked that earlier, but yes, I'll send out a Swole text. Let's see here. April, maybe you're a little anemic on a period. Maybe eat more red meat. All right, let's see. Veronica, fuck up some fruit if you can, or just eat larger portions and drink more water. Vanessa, when I get hormonal, I increase my intake, especially in fat. It helps me, and I give my best, even if it's not as good, and it would have been the week before or after, as it would have been the week before or after. That's a good way to think about it. Dana Welsh, keeping foods out of the house that do not support my goals has been key to getting through cravings, especially during that time. Good advice, good input. Yolanda, I completely cut sugar out and I quit getting those cravings so bad. Claude Mist, sometimes I wish I were born a guy because of this kind of shit. LMAO. Look,
Yow.
no complaints there. I hear you. I hear you. And I'm super glad that I'm a dude. I'm super glad that I'm a dude. I don't have to carry a baby and shit. You know? No one busts a nut inside me. I mean, I guess that's, as a man, that's still my choice. I guess some people make the other choice, but at the same time, I don't have to bleed every month. This is fantastic. I can pee standing up. I guess women can too. We've talked about this before. We've gone into depth, but we are where we are. What we are. Tiffany, I eat a bit more overall for 2 days or so and keep everything else the same. Dark chocolate covered nuts are a good healthy sweet snack. Make sure if you're eating dark chocolate that you're eating dark chocolate, right? 75, 80% dark. Those are also very, very high in calories too. The only nuts we like are nuts on our chin, right fam? Rat fam? So good input, good insight. Thank you for sharing. For those of you that are ladies, sharing the secrets, sharing your little secrets. Bobby, hey fam, I was on the website looking at the training programs, but I'm not sure any might work because I have cerebral palsy and need modified programs. I'm also looking for body weight only due to lack of financial support to buy equipment. Well, Bobby, in terms of your personal medical needs, I mean, you'd have to I mean, that would be a personal choice, and that would be referencing either your therapist or your medical practitioner. However, there's tons of bodyweight stuff. The Swollen 7 series, yoga. There's a lot of bodyweight training inside EXO. A lot of you with the that are already members, you can drop in the comments down below and any suggestions, because a lot of you deal with yourself or people that you know with similar issues. But there's tons of bodyweight stuff if that is the concern, and there will continue to be more of that. So you're free to comment below, those of you that might be in a similar situation, because we definitely do have a lot of yoga and mobility things that are body weight only that can be modified to your needs. We also have chair yoga. So check that out. And those of you that are in the comments that might be dealing with this personally, or you have someone in your circle that does, your insight is definitely appreciated for some more feedback, just for more context. So let's see. Marissa. Hey everyone, I'm new to the community and I just wanted to say this week has been pretty rough with eating and exercising. Quarantine has been kicking my butt and not for the better. I'm ready to change that reality and open my mind to other people as well. I've been doing some meditation lately and I've come to grow compassionate towards myself with this difficult time. More updates to come as I grow. That's fantastic. That's excellent. Good for you. Good for you. Meditation and mindfulness is very, very effective. It's very, very effective in giving you perspective from the day to day. You don't get wrapped up in as much of the bullshit, for sure. Jessica, feeling a little defeated today, fam. My knee is killing me, so I can't run, and I have no idea how to fix it. Any tips? Yeah, glute activation, yoga, mobility. Make sure you're doing the lateral tube walking and you're doing a lot of hip mobility and glute activation exercises. I don't have any other options for cardio since my gym is closed. Well, good. Stop fucking running and stop jamming on your fucking joints. Start doing some yoga. Yoga. I've been trying to improvise with gallons filled with water. That's great. But I'm really just annoyed and wondering how I'm supposed to lose weight when I can't run and I don't have equipment. Well, good thing you don't need to run to lose weight, and you don't need equipment to lose weight either. I've been doing yoga, good, and walking too, but I don't think that's enough. It certainly is to lose weight. Body weight exercises, body weight training, Swollen 7s. You could do a lot of stuff. You could do the level 3 yoga. That's more than enough. You could do a lot of stuff. And plus, with proper nutrition, you can lose a ton of weight. A ton of weight. But if your knee is hurting when you're running, one, you have poor running form. You're probably running heel to toe. You're probably smashing on your joints. You have unstable joints because of muscle imbalances and muscle inactivity. Running heel to toe and running for most people that aren't active much, that are just, it's terrible. It's terrible. We assume that because we're human, we just know how to run. Maybe if you're a native fucking American, not anymore. Maybe if you're an indigenous tribe and you're barefoot your whole life in the fucking woods. But if you're sitting at a desk all the time and, you just get up and get a pair of running shoes and you run heel to toe and you're overweight, it's the worst thing you could fucking do. I hate that approach. The running to lose weight is it's so fucking beat. It's so ancient. It's so archaic. First, you got to start learning to run properly. All right. And that doesn't entail putting on a pair of Nikes and jacking on your heels. Your body absorbs all that shock from your knee all the way up to the top of your fucking head. And that's why you have problems, because you have muscle imbalances and you're running improperly. I'm talking about anyone that runs barefoot. The Tarahumara Indians, yeah, in like Mexico or something, but they run on the balls of their feet. They do barefoot running. They have those little sandals and stuff. Yeah, but you can run if you're the book. What his book was called, Born to Run. Yeah, if you're fucking running when you're born, if you're just an average fucking person that never moved properly in their entire life. Your feet are all compressed. You've been wearing essentially foot binding like ancient China. Well, not ancient China, not that ancient, but fucking China. Like, that's what shoes do. They compress your feet. So you have a misshapen foot. You had your heels elevated your entire fucking life. And all of a sudden now you just go and smash on them. It's fucking stupid. People don't realize how their body has formed, and you have a different body than what you were supposed to have when you were born. You just never moved properly. You wore shoes since you were 2, 3 fucking years old, and it formed your foot improperly. Your bones were compressed. Your bones formed wrong. Holy shit. No fucking way. Hey, Papa, I just read they are working on a Demolition Man 2. No fucking way. Tell me it's the same actors. Don't you give me a fucking shitty sequel. I'm looking that up right now. Don't fucking... Wesley Snipes reportedly returning for Demolition Man 2. No. This is amazing. This is amazing. That's one of the best movies ever. Demolition Man 2 in the works at Warner, says Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone confirms Demolition Man sequel in the works at Warner Brothers. Where's Bullock? Where's Bullock? Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. She's going to be like, I want $30 million for this movie. I don't feel like tanking my career. Oh, is she coming back? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Simon Phoenix. Three seashells? Taco Bell? Why are we going to Taco Bell, huh? All I see, there's no toilet paper, there's no TP. All I see is 3 seashells. Yeah. This is fucking great. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Thank you, Jesse. That really made my day. I might be watching that movie tonight. I think I have to. Yeah. I think I just might have to. Let's see here. Lailani. Good name. Lailani. We go here. We'll zoom in. There we go. All right, SwoleFam, got a question for you. I'm 5'2" and currently 110 pounds, an itty-bitty thing. An itty-bitty thing. And I'm looking to get in shape and tone up more so than actually bulk up. If I do a little bit, great. If I do a little bit, great, but that really isn't my main goal. Well, toning is a myth. That's just losing fat on top of the muscle. I've had my eye on the Body Elastics resistance bands for a couple days now, and I'm wondering what set I should go for in terms of max possible overload. Well, I mean, if you want the max possible overload, then get the heaviest bands. But, I mean, I have the whole set. The Body Elastics bands are fucking great. You can check out my Amazon store. Where should I set my, quote, max, considering my current goals? That depends. That has nothing to do with it. Who knows? No one knows how strong you are. That's irrelevant. That's all relative to you. No one can answer that question for you. Just trying to keep from spending unneeded amounts of money here. Then you might not need the full set where you have like all the orange bands. You don't need the max then. There's no way you're going to be able to lift all those bands. I don't. They're super fucking strong. You're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to use anywhere near as much as you think you will. They're really well made, and the resistance is intense. Also, anyone tried the Yes for All kettlebells? Are they any good? Any recommendations? In terms of kettlebells, I would recommend the X3 bar. In terms of kettlebells, I would recommend Rogue, Kettlebell Kings. I think Rep Fitness are the same ones that Rogue uses, just rebranded. Most of mine are from Rogue because Kettlebell Kings are more pricey, but they're also, their site's been, they didn't do their, when I was buying up some kettlebells, they didn't do their launch sales properly. They fucking crashed their site. So it's pretty impossible to get. They're also more expensive. So if you're looking to save more money, then I would just say get the Rogue ones. Rogue or Rep Fitness, I think, are the same. But it's very important to get a reputable brand of kettlebell because you can get ones out there that don't have the right spacing for the handles and stuff. Then you won't be able to do a lot of the exercises as effectively. Sometimes they can break or they can chip. The difference is that the Kettlebell Kings have a lifetime warranty. The Rogue ones and other ones don't. But I mean, are you doing stupid shit with your kettlebells? Like if you're smashing them together and you're smashing them on the ground, then I mean, most things will fucking break and chip, especially with the weight. Weights bend easily if you don't take care of them. So, but they're also less expensive. So if you're going to order kettlebells, just make sure you get more at one time, just because of the shipping costs. Just a Onnit Gorilla Head kettles. I wouldn't order one of those. I would never order one of those Onnit Gorilla ones. I would never order that. Like, why would you, like, to do exercise, like cleans and shit? Why would you want, like, the fucking smashing against your arm? I'm sure they have one side that's shaped the other way, but it's not completely balanced. I know it probably is, but I mean, nah, give me a fucking kettlebell. Give me a fucking kettlebell. I'm ready to do work. I don't need to have a little face on it. Fuck that shit. That's for a gym. That's a gym flex. You get one of those. You get one of those if you want to do Instagram pictures. You want to fucking do work, get a real fucking kettlebell. Fucking nonsense. Maybe I'll get one with the beard logo. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need to look like fucking Darth Vader and shit. They are cool looking though. But that for me is more like an ornament. You have that in the corner. Oh, it looks cool, but it's a pretty expensive thing to look cool. Karen. Need some advice. Okay, Karen. What a great name, especially nowadays. Need some advice. I have a bad elbow due to an early childhood injury. I wouldn't describe what I'm feeling as pain, but it's just uncomfortable and exacerbated by lifting. Icing it seems to help. This is going on when it's both bent and extended. It's been a couple weeks and I can get through workouts. It's not getting any worse, but I'm starting to get a little worried. I didn't lift today, just a hike and some yoga flows scattered throughout the day. What do I do? I'm wondering if wearing a brace while I lift might help. Anyone else struggle with this? You have a bad elbow. If it's uncomfortable and go see a fucking doctor. You need to go get saying stuff like that, I can't just say, oh, we'll do this. You need to go get that checked out. Because if you wouldn't describe it as pain, but it's uncomfortable, maybe you have some pressure, maybe you need some drainage, who the fuck knows? But you don't know exactly what's going on. And if you're getting a little concerned and you've dealt with that your entire life, you're going to know your body. So I couldn't, I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to. That's the best advice. That's the best advice legally and just with good conscience, with a good conscience, because I don't want to tell you something that's incorrect because who knows what's going on in there. I don't know what your injury was. However, if it's inside, it depends. It's so vague, like what you're feeling. One of the problems with wearing a brace is that it doesn't take care of the problem. It doesn't take care of the issue. You wear a brace and then you're limiting your mobility and then your body's going to compensate in other ways. I just don't think it's a good look. I think you have to be very, very careful. You have to be very, very careful. And this, I had to show your pics, bro, because you're looking like a beast. Our very own Oscar. Holy fucking shit, bro. Looking fucking yoked. 1 year can make the difference if you don't make excuses and you continue executing day in and fucking day out. I added that fucking part. This same time last year today, I'm 10 pounds heavier and never felt better. Fam, thanks for not allowing me to slack off and keeping me accountable. Hashtag scorched earth. Hashtag 7 pillars. Dude, look at you, bro. So that's a year. That's a year. That's a year from a year from last year. Fucking retard. That's a year from last year. And if you don't know fitness, you don't recognize, like here's the thing about transformations. You know, a lot of people will show that and they'll show 3 months or you'll show the average person. Oh yeah. Well, in a year, that took you a year to get like that. That is so much fucking work. That is so much fucking work. And when you've already built, look at the physique on the left. When you already have reached that point, understand that it's so much harder to make progress because your body has already experienced a lot of those stimuli. So once you've been lifting for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, it's not easy. You're making incremental gains, incremental improvements because your body has just been exposed to so much. Your body has already reached such a high level relative to your natural potential and your capacity because it also comes into play. Okay, well, how much more effort are you willing to give? Can you get more results? Sure. Obviously, Oscar did. But it's really hard to make those breakthroughs. But what's amazing is look at that. Look how much bigger and fucking leaner, more vascular, just looking good, more confident. You can see by the positioning. First picture, yeah, the lighting's different, sure. But you can see just like the density of the muscle tone, like the same size, more lean, building muscle, losing some fat, just look more strided, looks more mature. Like, look at the abs, look at the external obliques, look at the serratus on the right. Will fucking Oscar killing those pillars. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely fucking amazing. Amazing. You're welcome, dude. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, like, I mean, I would love to use some of these. I mean, I'm showing a lot of videos of what you get inside X, but in the YouTube videos, what I should be doing is also showing some more results, more transformations and stuff. So maybe I'll show some of those approved pictures. But all those are on the website and stuff like that. But it's amazing what you can do, and a year is a very short period of time. A year is a very short period of time. It really is. It's such a short period of time in life, and just when it comes to exercise. Thank you, dude. More than happy to. All right. Fire. Done. Done and done. Phil, BRB, loading my Photoshop right now. All the ladies probably want to know if you're single, Oscar. Oh.
That's fucking bullshit.
Oh, okay, sorry. Wrong one. Adobe gains for me. Phil? It's coming. It's coming. Adobe gains. Good shit, Oscar. Fucking amazing. And Danny's back. What up, Danny? I know you were talking about in the comments earlier. Danny's back in the SwoleFam. Danny, what's up, fam? What up? Haven't been really active in the group lately. It seems I have found myself doing exactly what I said would never happen. I guess quarantine combined with a lifelong issue with depression has started getting the better of me as of late. Well, that's why the SwoleFam's here for you. Something that hasn't happened in years. My nutrition has seriously been lacking. My workouts have been, quote, lackluster to say the least. I realized I need to get control of this before it gets out of control. I just signed back up for the unlimited membership, and with the SwoleFam backing me up, I know nothing can stand in my way. Thank you, Papa Swolio, for kicking people in the ass when we most need it. Danny, what up, bro? Welcome back. Welcome back. And I did notice those of you that were in the comments when Danny was commenting. I don't know if you're still watching right now, Danny, but welcome back. I know a lot of you were saying, well, you were always part of the SwoleFam. You never left. You were always part of the SwoleFam, which I agree. It's kind of like once part of the SwoleFam, always part of the SwoleFam. You got that SwoleFam heart. But I do understand, of course, sometimes there's things that come up, personal, financial, different things. But it's definitely humbling to know that the SwoleFam does provide you that support. And for everyone, it does for me too. I get so much joy and so much accountability myself because you're all, at the same time, you're all expecting this show to go live every day, and it does. And you're all expecting X, Y, and Z. So I'm expecting from you, you're expecting from me, and we're expecting without expectation. In other words, we're delivering. I'm being consistent, you're being consistent. We're all being consistent. So we have pillars within pillars. So if you think about that, your individual 7 pillars that you do creates the overall 7 pillars for the SwoleFam and for Swolenormous X. So it's kind of like the entire entity has its own 7 pillars. And that each of your individual 7 pillars that you're executing on will fortify and forge overall. So fuck yeah, Danny, welcome back, bruh. Welcome back, bruh. That's wise. That's wise. That's a good thing. Roy Perry. I've been watching your channel so too much, finding myself doing gorilla calls throughout the day. Rich says, I've started answering the wife when she talks to me from a different room with gorilla grunts. It's so much more effective because they're like, you remind them who they're with. You remind them what's up. Oh, I love it. Mary, quite contrary. Hey, SwoleFam. Hey, Mary. Big shout out to Papa. My world was turned upside down last Thursday as my oldest son was diagnosed with a brain tumor. Fuck. SwoleFam, we need you right now. Share some love for Mary. I'm sorry to hear that. If it wasn't for the meditation within Swolenormous X, I would not have survived. Son has a long road ahead with radiation treatment in his future. I have been practicing my meditation and yoga daily to keep myself mentally focused, as he will need me more than ever to be mentally and physically strong. Thank you again, Papa, and love to all. So what I got for you right now, and I think we all agree, Mary, I want you to have today's Swole card. I want you to have today's Swole card. I want Tess Hornaday and her card to be gracing your wall or whatever, because you're going to need to do and execute on the 7 pillars. What the hell am I doing here? The 7 pillars more than ever. I'm a hot mess. So Mary, here's what I need for you to do. Here's what I need for all of you to do. SwoleFam. Mary gets the card. Congratulations, Mary. Now, here's the thing. Mary gets the card, but I want all of you to go onto this post. It was posted yesterday. It was released yesterday in the Facebook group. Make sure you go to her post and tell her that you won today's Swole card. Okay? So that is definitely that's a golden ticket. That's someone who definitely needs to see this every single day. So make sure when we go offline, we're going to be wrapping up in just a moment, because there you go for the Swole card. But make sure you go on that post in the Facebook group and tag her. All right. So tag her in the comments, find that post and tag her in the comments and let her know that you won today's Swole card so she can send us the email. And a reminder in case you don't know, or you can tell her in the comments. That way she knows. Have her send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole card 1462 in the subject and her mailing address in the body of the email. And we're going to get this card out to her ASAP. So a lot of love. If you're listening to this, Mary, make sure you request your card, but everyone go and make sure you drop your comment on her page. And Cerny says, hell yeah, sending love your way. Got a lot of great support in the comments here too. If you want to catch the live stream, catch this video on the Daily Swole channel, you can go there and look at these comments, Mary, because it's going to give you a lot of great support. 7 pillars for Mary, I agree. 7 pillars for Mary, congratulations. Kathleen, sorry to hear that, Mary. Love and prayers to you and your family. And I agree. So good for you, Mary. And it's really humbling, legit. It's really humbling to read something like that. And the fact that when she says the meditation, the yoga has, saved her life. I mean, hopefully the doctors and modern medicine can, save her son and make sure that everything gets back to normal. But it's humbling to know that it's not just me, it's everyone. Everyone here makes a huge part of what brings her support. So she might have said big shout out to Papa, but legit, it's everyone. She says at the end, she goes, love to all, because that's what this is. This is SwoleFam. Papa's the SwoleFam. The SwoleFam is Papa. It's all done. So make sure you all go and drop that comment on her post. So congratulations, Mary. Much love to you all, or to you from the SwoleFam. Actually, let's do this. Let me actually grab. Sorry, Tess. You boosh. You fucking boosh. Let's see here. You boosh. Let's see. I'm going to write her a little note. Right, so I feel like that's a new band. I feel like that's a band. Ready? So I wrote on the back, I said the SwoleFam is by your side. Much love from Papa and the fam. Right? I feel like that's a band, like a 50s or something. And our next act, Papa and the fam. Da, 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 da. Come out with a little top hat, like the Jackson 5 or something. All right, Mary, you got that card. We'll get that out to you when we send out all the good shit, all the good. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. So I mean, I've been posting on the Instagram, on my on the Instagram, on the interwebs. I've been posting on my Instagram story. I think I mentioned this here. Maybe we talked about it yesterday. I forget. I talk so much, I forget where the last thing dropped. But instead of asking or posting that sticker, Ask Papa Swole, I've been asking. You know what? A lot of times people ask the questions that they don't. A lot of times people ask questions that they think they need the answer to, when what's most important is, what are you struggling with? What's your actual challenge? So I've been posting that as a question. What is your biggest challenge today? So what Jessica just commented here in the live stream, Mary's situation really puts a lot into perspective. No one should go through something like that. No one should, but people do, right? So what's important to understand is, what's really your challenge? And then what do you need to do to make that challenge non-existent? What are the things you need to do? Not what you want to happen. Oh, I wish I didn't have this challenge. Well, you got it. What do you need to do every day, moment to moment, to lead to the outcome that you want? What do you need to change about yourself? What do you need to change about your habits? What do you need to change about your pillars? What do you need to build? What do you need to fortify? And thus, the 7 pillars today. So, everyone, another reminder. Another reminder. If you haven't watched today's YouTube video on Schmendrickson, you can go catch it. It's on the SwoleNormus channel. Real Men Eat Donuts, CrossFit, Donut Imam. If you haven't watched it, you want to throw up in your mouth a little bit, go check it out. Oh yeah. And tonight, you will get a Swole text if you're an unlimited member. Tonight, brand new episode of the SwoleNormus Procast exclusively inside Swole TV. So you have to be a member, but you can join for less than $3 if you want the exclusive Nuts on Chin Unplugged drop on Monday, completely revamping Nuts on Chin Unplugged, and the new episode maybe it'll be more than one. Who knows? But you got a brand new drop. You got a brand new Procast on Monday, and you got episode 5 dropping Monday. So 4 is like a little teaser. You get episode 4 tonight. 5 is going to drop Monday, along with the first Nuts on Chin Unplugged re-release. I'm going to the brand new Nuts on Chin Unplugged. Brand new. So you have amazing fire content. If you love the Nuts on Chin, you love the Daily Swole, you got a fucking additional fucking Procast. Brand new not brand new, but like a brand new episode. Long form conversation, much more philosophical, technology, artificial intelligence, business, marketing, digital, social media based. The phrase and the slogan is attention, intention, and distribution systems in a digital landscape, plus anything else that comes up in just casual conversation with me and my inner circle. So these episodes coming up are with my boy Casey. He's a fucking brilliant dude. And what's great about having a strong community, what's great about having very intellectual people in your circle, is that it spurs more intellectual conversation. And we just go off. We episode 5 was 2 hours or so, and it's just this could easily be 6 hours. So there's a lot more to come. It's fire, and there's many more episodes to come. So I'm super stoked about that. So I hope you enjoy, and I will be texting you. I will be texting you when it drops tonight. So those of you that are unlimited members, you'll be getting a Swole text. You'll be getting a Swole text. Okay, so episode 4. And then, of course, this one. So tonight, Procast drops, awesome shit and brand new stuff for Swole TV. So definitely go check out SwoleNormusX.com if you are interested in getting access to Swole TV. And like I said, it's available with all memberships. So check it out, SwoleNormusX.com. And I'll see all of you tomorrow for episode 1463 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Thank you for joining for 1462. Tomorrow, I'll see you for 63. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10